Ooh, this is a cutthroat business. Comcast sharpening its knives, looking to make yet another last-minute bid for Fox Business parent company 21st Century Fox's entertainment assets. Cutthroat, a bid that they hope could undercut Disney's $52 billion offer. Well, they already came out with one of them. Now they want to up it even more. But there's one very gigantic roadblock that could be standing in Comcast's way. Charlie.
It's not me. It's the Trump Justice Department. We should point out that Comcast, according to sources at the Justice Department, is now on their radar screen. Those are the quotes that people inside the Justice Department is using. We should point out that before they think about growing at all, they have a 6-year window on the conditions that were put on place, I guess the temporary conditions for the NBC Universal deal. That is up in September, from what I understand. That, from what I understand from people inside the DOJ, could be revisited. So before they think...
When it's up, good luck finding Fox Business on the Comcast dial.
Right. Well, they may have to
try and hide it.
No, but here's the problem. That what I think what you're going to see here, and there's a couple of things. We're going to see the AT&T DOJ trial, to break that up, right? DOJ is going after AT&T, Time Warner, to break up that deal. They're going to use what they believe is the failure of the Comcast-NBC Universal merger to help consumers as a reason to break that deal up, because they don't like the Trump Justice Department. Their mantra is they hate the concentration of media assets, particularly with distribution. So what you have here is a concerted effort against Comcast, them being on the radar screen for two reasons. Number one, they hate the deal. They think it's bad for consumers. They think they're going to use their problems with that deal to try to break up AT&T, Time Warner. And number two, in September, you're right, you're looking around.
I'm just amazed.
About what?
About this deal. Because, again, it's the vertical versus horizontal
discussion. They don't care. They're throwing that out. Just forget about vertical, horizontal. They hate the concentration of assets when you can combine distribution and content. Mm-hmm. And I think the big thing that Comcast has to worry about, this is why I understand they're on the radar screen of the DOJ, is in September. That deal, the NBC Universal deal, the conditions that they allow that deal to go through will either lapse, where they won't put any more conditions. They can renew the conditions, or they can add additional conditions. What my sources are saying, it's likely that they're either going to renew the conditions or add more. Mm-hmm. So this is a company, I guess is the best way to put it, that's under scrutiny by the Trump Justice Department, and probably just from a regulatory standpoint, not in any real position to go looking for more assets to grow bigger.
So you're saying that the Disney Fox Entertainment asset deal has a way better chance of passing through the DOJ?
Not a way better chance, like a gazillion times better chance, because they don't view that as distribution and content. That's two contents. It's upending the old way of looking at the world. Remember, they didn't like content horizontal on top of each other.
Movie company, you got a problem there, but apparently no.
They think this whole notion, and they rested, their theory rests on just how bad NBC Universal and Comcast was for the consumer. That is their new theory. They want to upend AT&T, Time Warner. They're going to use what they believe are the problems with that deal. And there's a whole host of problems they're uncovering. They say they're uncovering, from lack of competition and price increases and throttling and net neutrality. They're all going to bring this up at the trial. And on top of that, Comcast faces this due date in September, where their deal conditions to keep NBC Universal gets reviewed.
But Disney will own all the superheroes.
I guess so. But let me tell you something. This is a huge thing. If you can't merge distribution and content, that reverses all the big Wall Street deals. It's going to be a big thing for this market. And it's going to be a big thing for the market and a big thing for the consumer, because I've had people argue with me how it's combining content and distribution isn't so bad for the consumer. How it actually led to better competition, less prices going down. Justice Department's arguing just the opposite. And I'll tell you, if there's one company under the spotlight right now that you don't read about much, it's Comcast. Yeah. They are.
Well, they keep very quiet. They're not the sort of lions of Hollywood, Brian Roberts and Steve.
Yeah, but they're a huge company.
When you think about those guys, the Kirk Kerkorians, the Rupert Murdochs, the Sid Sheinbergs and Lou Wassermans of the world, they were the lions of Hollywood. Those guys at Comcast are the cable guys in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
they're very low under the radar.
Look what they own now. They own NBC Universal.
They've done an incredible job.
They have a huge company. I mean, the market cap of this thing is off the charts. It's probably 3 times the size of ours. I am telling you that this is a company right now now that if Donald Trump and the Justice Department of the Trump administration despises the notion of AT&T, Time Warner, with CNN getting more powerful, right up there, you don't hear about it much, is Comcast and NBCU. With MSNBC. They hate this company as much as they hate the possibility of that other combined company, and it's going to be tried in court. Their view of that company is going to be come out during the trial of AT&T Time Warner, the antitrust trial, and it's going to come out later in the year when they have to get their deal reapproved, and they're probably going to face additional or at least the same conditions.